everybody, how the heck y'all doing today? It's, what is this, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. August 11th, 12th, somewhere around there, whatever. Didn't get a lot done since I talked to you guys last. Here's the BR 780. Remember how we blew that bearing up down there? Well, I just ran into Mazer, got a whole brand new bearing in its housing and slapped him on. We had a light shower that night, early morning. It was like half a tenth. By 2 o'clock, the dust was blowing in my yard, so I buggered off to that land 8 miles away on the other side of town and made 3 bales, and every friggin' bale was 40% plus moisture. So can't bale. Anyways, just got home from Indian Head from the big old co-op over there and picked up these 6x6s. I'm going to cut them to 8 feet. They're kind of twisted and fucked up. One is broken. And then got some rough cut 2x6 for corral fixing. We got to fix up them corrals that got busted. So last night, well, late afternoon, early evening, we had 2 tenths of rain. So all total, we've had 2.5 tenths in the last roughly 36 hours. And it's drizzly rainy here right now. But we're on the wrong side of the tracks. Because you go south of the #1 highway, and there's guys over there that are pushing 1.5 to 2 inches already in the same time frame. So we still have about 30 to 40 acres that needs to get baled. But if it's getting rained on, it's getting rained on. I can't do nothing about that. When you break down, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna head on inside here, see what CP is up to, and I gotta run back to town, pick up the skid steer yet from my buddy's place, so we'll talk to y'all later. Well, guys, I just let those 2 boys over here in the equipment / shop side of the yard, but the rain finally stopped. It's been drizzly, rainy all friggin' day. Like since I talked to y'all this morning. And it's not that it rained, I don't think, all that much. But that drizzly rain, we just said to heck with it. Like we got another 2 tenths here during the day today. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. And it's just been a light drizzle, that slow soak when you're working outside. So we didn't work on the corrals. How's that? Got the trailer unloaded and just kind of didn't do a lot. Helped CP in the house with a few things. I just kind of hung out there. So still got to get the Bobcat from my buddy's place in town. Hopefully you can all hear me good enough. The wind is supposed to pick up now, so that'll help dry things down. But yeah, we got lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to get rocking and rolling with, and that'll come in time. Anyways, I want to see about moving some cows here, so I'll let you guys go for now, and if I don't talk to you later, we'll talk to you tomorrow. How's that sound? Alrighty guys, how the heck y'all doing this morning? Check out this big old bad boy. And there's the other one. There's a second one. They're both the same machines, only that one is, well, they're both rigged up for a straight cut also. And that's the straight cut. It's actually really nice shape, really nice and straight. The knife and everything and the reel is all really good. And so, not huge, but you don't have to have huge, right? But this one is coming home to my neighbor's place here today. That one I have to talk to the owner about. And I have no idea. I don't know nothing about these machines. You guys tell me. But this is what I was talking about. Thinking about getting one of these guys. Looks like he had a wheel seal leak on this sucker. Or brake line, if that may be a brake line leak. On the one side anyways. Or there's an oil leak from up on top, maybe. That's what it looks like. Something's dripping here. Here's a hydraulic. An oil line leak from up on top, dripping down onto the tire. This tire's a little bit low on fluid. She's a little checked pretty hardcore, but it's to be expected. But it's freaking got a straw storm on it, guys. See that? I don't need a straw storm. Not for me. It's been sitting a while. Mouse had fun inside there. But down inside it's clean. And a little bit of mouse issue inside there. Side panels are all chewed up. It's a breezy one out here today. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so just following the neighbor home here, he bought, so this neighbor, Brian is his name. Brian bought one of the combines with the straight cut header and a standard pickup header. The guy had two of them, and I'm thinking about buying the other one. Me and Brian had talked about going in partnership because neither of us have very many friggin' acres. But then after discussing it more this way and that way, we decided it'd be better if he decided that he would just as soon own the combine himself, and then there's no hassles of repairs and future repairs on the machine, so on and so forth. And I get his point. And then Kathy and I, CP and I, were talking, well, if the price is right, maybe we should just buy the other one. So I'm kind of thinking about buying the other one and going from there. I made an offer on it, so we'll see what happens. I've got the pickup header. If you look in the rear view mirror, you can see it on the trailer back there. So yeah, we're just about to Brian's place here, so we got to get this unloaded and so on and so forth and go from there. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later.
Turn the dirt and work until the
you doing today? I'm not 100% sure what time it is. Probably around 11 a.m. Been out here for a little bit. You can see some is raked and some is not. Out here it's not raked. Here, this is raked. This is the stuff that was driven on, and we've had a ½ an inch of rain over the last couple of days, and since it was packed into the ground, it was wet. But I went around to all our little plots and kind of raked stuff up that was driven on, and still got a little bit of green in her. Not a lot, but some. But now it's feeling like we actually might be able to make a bale. There's the odd spot where it's a little bit damp, but not bad. I think it'll keep. So we're gonna give her a try and go from there. So the tractor's running, waiting for an operator. So let's pitter patter and let's get at her. What the hell day is it? Oh, it is Thursday, August 12th. So I'm gonna try and get this field done today. Be done and over with her so we can take all the equipment home. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so I just kicked that bale out. That's already bale number 2. I probe tested the first bale, and I had one little spot that hit 32, and I pulled the probe out like 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and it dropped 16. So there's just a little bit of a wet slug right in that spot. I probe tested the bale 8 times, and every time it came back basically running anywhere from 16 to 20.9, 21.2, something like that. So we're gonna bale. We're gonna bale up everything I raked first, and then we'll come back and we'll bale up what isn't raked. CP said she'd come out here and rake what I never raked, so that'll speed things up a little bit, but this stuff will be done today. Anyways, let's pitter patter and get at her. We'll talk to y'all later. Can you guys see that? How about now? No? Okay. How about now? You see that? How you doing, little guy? Not so good, huh? Getting caught in a baler sucks. Later. Got bales all over the place out here. And we're not done yet. Got a couple little spots left over here, and that'll finish her off. What are we up to? Oh, oh. 147 so far. We should hit about 155, 160, I'm guessing. So that ain't so bad. According to the feller that rented this land last year, he had something like 83.5 acres, seedable acres. So, and this is coming from a lot of guys. A lot of you guys know who I'm talking about. It's good old Ryan, straight pipe acres. He rented this last year. It was his canola that was out here, and if I remember correctly, Ryan telling me it was like 83.5 acres. So if we can hit 160, that basically put us at 2 bales an acre. So that wouldn't be too terrible. On a 66-inch bale, I can live with that. And there's another one. So if I said what, 147, this is 148 now. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this off and I'll bring you guys back when we're done. Alrighty guys, so here it is. The last bale is wrapping off as we speak. The field is done. There's 155 66-inch bales and one bale which I'm about to kick out right now at 46 inches. So it's like a half a bale. I'll whip around and show you what that little guy looks like. He's right there. Just a little guy. I could have taken him home in the baler, but being that we're driving like eight and a half friggin' miles, one of these days I'm gonna have to actually clock it and find out exactly how far it is. But yeah, 155 and a half bales on basically 83 and a half acres. That ain't so bad, I don't think, especially considering we really did nothing to this land here. We just put the seed in the ground. That was it. It was not fertilized, it was not sprayed, it was not nothing. Next year it's going to take a lot more work. We're going to have to get some fertilizer in here and so on and so forth. But she's all done now, so let's get on home and see what's happening when we get there. On another note, that combine that I showed you guys earlier, that Massey Ferguson 750, we did make a deal on it, but it will not show up at our place for probably about 2 weeks. The owner, he's gonna go through it 110%, make sure she's 110% good to go and field ready. He's going to deliver it, and since I'm a dumbass when it comes to grain farming, I've never really run a combine, he's actually gonna, when he delivers it, we're gonna put her in the field and hopefully do a little bit of combining on our oats, and he'll ride with me and show me how to set it and so on and so forth. So that's pretty nice of him. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go for now. Let's get our butts home and find out what's happening. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so here it is. The last bale is wrapping off as we speak. The field is done. There's 155 66-inch bales and one bale which I'm about to kick out right now at 46 inches. So it's like a half a bale. I'll whip around and show you what that little guy looks like. He's right there. Just a little guy. I could have taken him home in the baler, but being that we're driving like eight and a half friggin' miles, one of these days I'm gonna have to actually clock it and find out exactly how far it is. But yeah, 155 and a half bales on basically 83 and a half acres. That ain't so bad, I don't think, especially considering we really did nothing to this land here. We just put the seed in the ground. That was it. It was not fertilized, it was not sprayed, it was not nothing. Next year it's going to take a lot more work. We're going to have to get some fertilizer in here and so on and so forth. But she's all done now, so let's get on home and see what's happening when we get there. On another note, that combine that I showed you guys earlier, that Massey Ferguson 750, we did make a deal on it, but it will not show up at our place for probably about 2 weeks. The owner, he's gonna go through it 110%, make sure she's 110% good to go and field ready. He's going to deliver it, and since I'm a dumbass when it comes to grain farming, I've never really run a combine, he's actually gonna, when he delivers it, we're gonna put her in the field and hopefully do a little bit of combining on our oats, and he'll ride with me and show me how to set it and so on and so forth. So that's pretty nice of him. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go for now. let's get our butts home and find out what's happening. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we got her all wrapped up like I said earlier, and now we're out here in Little Red. Just came back out here. CP gave me a ride out with her truck, and we're gonna get, there we are, get this Little Red McCormick tractor and that rake there behind me home. And so anyway, give us the old thumbs up. I'll let y'all go now. So give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, make sure you tell your friends and neighbors. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, right? Makes a big difference. So yeah, tell your friends and neighbors to get on board here and subscribe with us. Find out what the hell all the antics that are going on here with the BCP Farm and Trucking Show. So actually, that's not a bad looking bale. I don't know if you guys, there it is. There's a couple that are a little bit screwed up. Like that one right there. He's not perfect, that's for sure, but the one beside him looks pretty good. And these ones all look pretty good. And that one back there looks pretty good. Yeah, in general, they all look pretty good. Whatever. It's all feed, and the cows don't give a shit what they look like, right? As long as they're friggin' baled up and they get the feed when they need it that come winter time. So again, we're gonna head her on home. And tomorrow we got something new happening that has not happened. Oh my goodness. It's gotta be close to 21 years. What we're gonna be doing on our crazy ass ranch tomorrow has not happened in 20 or 21 years at our place. So this is gonna be a first for a long, long time. Anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow. Catch y'all later. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done.